Hey, how we doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard, my stomach hurts, man. Welcome to Larry's World, mother truckers. Yeah, how we doing, people? Can you dig it? Yeah. Welcome to this beautiful Friday. I'm sorry, Thursday, May the 7th, 2026. Guys, let's thank God to be alive and let's rejoice and be glad in it. For somebody to not wake up today. I don't know if it's May the 7th. I don't know what today's date is, man. May 7th or May 8th. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get today's topic off. And I got to make the phone call to the man upstairs first. You already know what I'm getting ready to do, y'all. Y'all have been sliding with me. You know what's going to get ready to happen. If you don't, stay tuned. Wait, there's more. Get ready to get this topic off. Y'all give me 1 second. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus, the best. That's what you want me to talk to him about. My God, that's a good topic. Okay, thank you, sir. Peace. Yep. Thank you. Bye. YouTube family. Boy, do I have a good old topic. Today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Jesus comes first, you second, family, and everything else after that. I'm going to say that again. Today's topic is going to be Jesus comes first, you come second, family, and everything after that. Oftentimes in life, y'all, we constantly always saying, oh, I always put my family first. Why? Why do you put your family first? You're doing it wrong. Jesus Christ has to be number one. Think about it. If you're not taken care of, I might have talked about this topic before, but I'm going to talk about it again. If you're not taking care of yourself, how the hell can you take care of your kid? Yeah, I understand your kid might be crying, but diaper might need changing. But what if you about to doo doo on yourself? So you supposed to have a doo doo a mud butt, and you gonna change your baby diaper, but you walking around here with a mud butt. No, you have to be put first. Yeah, Jesus Christ number one. If you ain't got yourself right, how in the hell can you take care of somebody else? I don't know what this message is for. How can you take care of somebody else if you're not right? We got to learn to make this thing make sense. It makes no sense at all. And then oftentimes, too, I don't understand why we pour so much in the family. Oftentimes, they're not going to do the same for you. You know, like I got some people in my family that I've done everything for, and then they give me their ass to kiss. So why do we do this right here? Why do we always say family first? Sometimes you do everything for your children, and then they grow up and they treat you like crap. They'll put you in a nursing home. They leave you for dead. But this is the things we do. We constantly say family first. No, they're not. You need to take care of yourself first. You constantly setting up doctor's appointments for everybody else, and you one walking around sick. Make that make sense. I don't know what this message is for. We got to learn to make stuff make sense. A lot of stuff that we do does not make any sense. Why are you putting other people's needs before yours? If you're not healthy and upright, how in the hell can you take care of somebody else? I don't know what this message is for. Let's make it make sense. Let's get on in the comment section. I see I got somebody up there at the top. Okay, well, if you don't want to be on here, that's fine and dandy. You probably was a demonic spirit anyway. The right people will get in here at the right time. And I know that's why I'm not getting views. I really don't give a rat's ass because I'm too real for most people. The problem is we live in a world with a lot of fakery. A lot of people like to uh, entertain nonsense. One thing about me on my channel, I'm not gonna get ready to do that right there. I'm not getting ready to kill my head and crack jokes and talk about fart jars. I'm not getting ready to do that. I'm gonna always put Jesus Christ number one. And if that's a problem, you see the title at the bottom. Hey, I'd rather you not even click in here. I'm not going to get you to do no clickbait. I'm not going to do that. I'm letting you know right from the start what my channel is about. So you see the title before you get in and ask me about a fart jar and do I got a pair of Nikes? None of that's not important. If you ain't getting here and we're not conversing about I want to get to know you or about what's going on in your life, nothing else is irrelevant. And not about the latest pair of Jordans, what rapper you think can win the most battles. None of that is important. It's not important. What's important is you constantly keeping Jesus Christ first and everybody else. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Jesus Christ first, then you. I don't understand why we bend over backwards for people. The people that you're bending over backwards for, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do the same for you. We got to learn to realize this right here. The sooner we realize this, the better off we'll be. I don't know why we like to do this. You going to put your brother before you. That's crazy. You putting your child before you? That's crazy. Why would you put your child before you? You ain't no good. You can barely walk. Oh, I got to take my kid to the nursery, but I'm sick as a dog. Okay. See if you can find somebody else to do it. You need to take care of your health. Because if you fall apart, you're not going to be any good to a child. You're sick. See if you can find somebody else in the family who can help you out till you get yourself together. That's why I said we spend so much time always trying to invest in other people. And like I said, most times, sometimes your kids can grow up and then they grow up and they forget all about you anyway. This is what people do. This is what people do. I'm not trying to tell you not to invest in your kids. That's not what I'm saying here. For the computer wars, for the ones who got a slow ass brain and don't comprehend. Not for the dumbasses. We're not talking about y'all. I'm talking about for people who actually understand this message. Oh, he being too hardcore. He said that family should not be first. I never said I'm not. I mean, I did say that. He said you shouldn't put family, you shouldn't take care of family. I didn't never say you shouldn't take care of family, you idiot. I said Jesus Christ number one. You're second, and everything else comes after that. You constantly pouring into somebody else's cup. I keep trying to tell y'all this. You constantly pouring into somebody else's cup. You're not going to have anything in your cup. That's what I need y'all to understand. You constantly pouring. Your cup gonna be empty. You pouring into this cup. I'm pouring in. You constantly pouring. Now you ain't got nothing. Your cup is empty. Now you're depleted. So what energy? Make it make sense. What energy now do you have if you're pouring into everybody else? That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. If you're putting everybody else's needs before yours, you're going to be depleted. By the time they come around to you, you ain't going to have enough energy because you don't pour it into everybody else. I don't know what this message is for. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. There's nothing wrong with looking out for your family, your friends, even a stranger. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's the problem I see. Like I said, you doing this on a regular basis and you wonder why you can't get to the next level. I don't know what this message is for. I need y'all to start using your common sense. Even on the plane, y'all, before you get on the plane, what does it say when you get on the plane? When you get on the plane, it says, before you put your oxygen mask on somebody else, you got to put it on yourself first. It even says that. So it's common sense. So I'm not understanding why we don't seem to understand this here. Why can't we comprehend this? And I want to say common sense ain't so common. It's not. It seems like common sense. I had to get on a couple of my siblings about this. They constantly would set up doctor's appointments for everybody. And I told some people in my family, I said, look, you constantly setting up everybody else's doctor's appointment. Meanwhile, your health is falling apart. We got to make that make sense. I understand that you love your children. I had to tell a couple of my aunts this. I understand you love your children. But what good is it doing you if you going above and beyond for them? And then they talking back to you. They not even doing what they supposed to be doing. That's why I said oftentimes we pour so much and invest in the kids so much to the point when you need them, they know where to be found. That's why I said God number one, then everybody else. I don't care if it's a newborn baby. That newborn baby cry. If it ain't no murderous situation, that baby ain't being killed or threatened, let that baby cry a little bit. You go take care of yourself. You go wash your ass right quick. Then you come back and see about that baby. Spencer Ashford, what's going on with you, man? Whatever, bro, 0036. What's going on with you? How's it going, man? It's going great, man. I'm doing great. Today, y'all see the topic down at the thing. You see the topic. That's what we're talking about today. I'm just basically saying Jesus Christ is supposed to be the number one priority on our list. I don't care if it's your newborn baby crying. If you got to take a dump in the middle of the night, stick your head in there, bring the baby with you, and take your dump. Check on the baby, see why the baby crying, peep your head in there, if everything good, you go take care of your dump, and then you go on back and see what's going on with that baby. But if you walking around with a boo-boo butt, with a mud butt, you ain't no damn good. You ain't no good. I used to be like that, family first. I used to be constantly always putting all my energy into family. Till I started realizing family ain't nothing. Family ain't about what they really about. Y'all, it's not the 1970s no more. That's what I need people to understand. Those days are over with. Chivalry is dead. Chivalry is dead. There's a few good people in the world, but I'm going to be off the times. We live in a dog. I'm going to be off the times, y'all. What am I trying to say? Chivalry is dead. Most times it's dead. Chivalry is dead. You just gotta, I'm being real with you. Most people think about themselves. Like I said, we live in a dog eat dog society. You got to have that mindset. I'm gonna be honest with you, including myself. I have to have that dog eat dog mindset. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was listening to a content creator. I'm not gonna name the content creator. He was talking about, you know, he's always constantly supporting other channels that's bigger than him, YouTube channels, but nobody never supports him. And I thought about that. I said, you know what? I find myself doing the same thing. I'm supporting content creators that's on an even bigger level than me, and they can't even support me. So that's why I said, Jesus Christ, number one, then you, and then everybody else. Because we seem to pour in the chosen ones, we seem to pour into people who have more than us. And I'm gonna be honest with you. There's nothing wrong with that, but every once in a while, people need to learn to start seeing our value. I see a lot of these content creators, they got 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 subscribers. We get on there, I like their stuff, comment about what they got going on, and they don't even get on my page and like my stuff. So you know what I said I'm gonna start doing? I'm going to stop supporting them. Yes, that's what I said. I'm gonna stop supporting you. If I'm rocking with your stuff and I tell you to subscribe to my channel, then I'm gonna stop. If you don't subscribe, if you don't go to my page and watch my content, I'm not gonna watch yours. That's how you gotta be. That's why I said Jesus Christ number one, then you and everybody else. I agree. It be your own family trying to see you down. Everyone should focus on improving themselves. That's it. 0036. And I know it sound crazy, man, but you just got to be this way, man. You have to be. Even with your children. Everybody in the house might be hungry. Daddy, I'm hungry. Mama, I'm hungry. Your kid might come to you and say, Mom and Daddy, I'm hungry. You and your wife either look at each other and say, we hungry too. Why we all go eat? But to me, it's like just putting, I'm not saying let your kids go hungry, but you need to make sure you straight first. Child, don't eat right in front of them. But say, hold on, son. Get yourself a little bite to eat and then go in there and see about your kids. You know, you make sure you good, make sure you and your wife good. Like I said, of course you want to make sure she's good, but you always come second, even behind your wife. Yes, I said it, even behind your wife. You come second. And then she come third, and then family, and then everybody else after that. Because what I need you guys to understand, no one's going to pour into you like yourself. My. Can I say it for the people in the back? No one is going to pour into yourself like you're going to pour into yourself. No one's going to do that. Not even your own wife, not even your own husband. No one's going to invest in yourself like yourself. That's why I said you need to put yourself first, because nobody else is going to do that on that same level like you're going to do. Nobody, your mama, your brother, your sister, ain't nobody going to do that like you going to do it. Nobody. Can't take care of anyone else if you don't take care of yourself first. That's it. But a lot of people don't seem to understand that. And I know that's why my views are not really getting taken off like that on this topic. Because when you came in, you probably saw at the bottom what the topic was. I'm not trying to get nobody to do no clickbait, trying to get people to get in here. And I let people know exactly what the topic is going to be about. And then from that point, it's on them. But I'm not getting ready to sugarcoat nothing. No, I'm not getting ready to put that hollering ass baby before me. I'm in pain right now. My back hurting. And if I don't get myself straight, I'm not going to be no good for the child. I don't know what this message is for. I don't care what people got to say about it. I don't give a damn. Oh, it's just a baby. I understand that. I'm going to take care of the baby after I go in here and take my dump because my stomach is bubbling and I'm not trying to do it all over myself before I go to work. I understand he got a doodle butt too, but I have one too. Ain't nobody coming to wipe my ass. The baby's got to wait a second until daddy wipe his ass. I don't know what this message is for. Yeah. I don't know what it's for. But I felt like this message had to get off. Because I wish it could be like it was back in the day. I really wish it could be, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I really wish it could be like it was back in the day where you was actually supposed to value family. Jesus Christ, number one, then family, then you. But those days are over with, man. They over with. I'm just being real with you. Like I say, I see so much now, I can't tell the real from the fake. People do anything for likes and views and stuff like that. You got people, man, I feel you, though, people try to avoid these conversations, but somebody has to speak about these things. We got to speak about it, man. And that's the thing. That's why, see, I'm not afraid of adversity. I'm not afraid, man. I appreciate you for rocking with me. And I appreciate you for understanding. One thing about me, brother, I'm not afraid of adversity. I'm not afraid of what people going to think about my channel. I don't give a rat's ass, man, because at the end of the day, these people don't have a heaven nor a hell to put me in. You know what the problem I see, man? The problem I see, bro, is that a lot of people don't believe in Jesus Christ. But yet they'll believe something that they see in a fitness magazine. They'll believe an article that they see in sports news. They'll believe all that. Oh, man, I don't believe in the Bible because that's man-made. Somebody wrote that. Somebody wrote every book that you know of, you damn dumbass. Not saying you, I'm just saying most people, man, they got that mindset. That's why I said I'm not going to put family first. The truth be told, I should have said Jesus Christ, number one, then you, then strangers, then family. That's the way it should be. Because I'm going to be honest with you, just like you're a complete stranger. You rocking with me more than my own family will. And we got to stop teaching kids that too. Don't get in the car with strangers. Yeah, I get that. But oftentimes strangers will be your biggest supporters more than family and friends will. Have you ever noticed that? I mean, I'm not trying to tell you to teach your kids to get in the car with a complete stranger. But that's the world we live in. Like I said, we constantly pouring into people, family first, family this first, family that first. The hell with family. The hell with them. Most people in your family are envious and jealous of you. And they be the people in your own town, man. They be the people in your own household. Oh, it's realer than what you think it is. It's realer than what you think it is. And like I said, I already know that's why I'm not getting the views on here. I really don't give a rat's ass. I can get on here all day, man, and I'll talk to my damn self. Thank God for you being on here and the few people 3 people that's on here. I guess it's just you. I can get on this camera, man, and just talk. It don't make me no difference. See, that's one thing about me, man. I don't have to be loud. I don't have to be obnoxious. My aura and vibe speaks for itself. I noticed that too. The people closest to are the ones filled with jealousy, hate. That's it. But I'm trying to get a lot of people to understand that, man. That's why I went ahead and dropped this video. But we always find ourselves constantly pouring into family and friends. Oftentimes, man, not saying you, but I notice a lot of people are putting family before Jesus Christ. That is a major issue. Jesus Christ should always be number one on the forefront. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm far from perfect. Sometimes I get up in the morning, I forget to pray. I forget to thank God for the day first time I wake up in the morning, but I make sure to get him in there. But I always make sure to put him first. I always make sure when I get up in the morning, I thank Jesus Christ. Sometimes it don't be in that particular order. I'm not going to lie to you because I forget from time to time again. But I make sure every morning I get up, I'm dropping content. Yeah. Everything else got to wait. Everything else got to wait. I'm going to drop this content and everybody else got to wait. Because the same people that you're putting first, they're not doing that for you. So you got to take care of yourself because ain't nobody getting the like, share, and subscribe, but ain't nobody doing that. So why the hell are you putting your needs before theirs? They not stopping what they doing to watch your content. So why do we do this? Why do we do this? Whatever, bro, why do we do this here? You know, I see a lot of people, man, and bless kids' hearts. I feel bad for the kids who the parents don't support them. You got the next basketball all-star player right in your house, but you supporting the little boy down the street. That's crazy. You supporting the little man down the street, but your little 7-year-old son is better than the kid down the street. And this is why a lot of kids grow up to be hatred. And I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes I don't really blame kids and stuff why they are the way they are. Because you got toxic-ass adults in this world. And I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I think the way I think, because I've seen so much in my life. I'm no longer chasing people. I'm no longer seeking validation. I'm not doing none of that. Those days are dead. This is going to be just me and Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, number one. I'm second, and everybody else after that. It's a dog-eat-dog world. You got to be. If you don't feed yourself and take care of you, ain't nobody get ready to do that. Nobody. Yeah, it's weird. I never understood people who donate money to multi-million streamers. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, man. When I get to that level, I don't mind. Like, if people want to donate to my channel, they can. They can. I mean, you got to get the money from somewhere. I'm not knocking that right there. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta look at the fruits that people bear. Like, if people wanted to donate to my channel, if they want to donate, I let them donate. What you doing, brother? What's up with your I5W? What's going on with you? But I'm not the type that's gonna, say, I'll put in there, hey, if you would like to donate, you can. If not, that's fine and dandy. Because you got to understand, they got to get paid too. But I get where you're coming at, though. I get what you're coming at, though, man. But we all got to get paid. But oftentimes, we're investing into the wrong people. You got to remember that these streamers now, they got to get paid just like anybody else. They got to get paid too. These churches and stuff, these mega $1 million churches, they say, oh, they always asking for money. You got to remember now, the lights still got to get paid. So they still got to get paid. I'm not about to sit here, because you got to remember now, if you're in that shoes, you want to get paid too. You see what I'm saying? If you were a streamer, at some point you want to get paid too. But you got to understand the value of what you're doing. You got to understand that it's about touching lives and touching souls. Just like me, yes, one day I want to get monetized. And I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, one day I would love to get paid for what I'm doing. But I know right now I have a true passion for what I'm doing. And see, I'm not just I'm doing this because my job and my mission is to draw souls closer to God. And see, I'm not just doing anything for clout. I actually want to get people involved. That's why I get on here and I talk to the subscribers. I converse with them like I'm conversing with you guys now. There's not too many streamers that's getting ready to do that. I'm trying to tell you what I know. It ain't too many streamers that's going to get in here and actually care for y'all. So I know you can tell that I bear fresh fruit. What does that mean? That means my spirit, my aura, my essence speaks for itself. I don't have to be loud and obnoxious. You can tell by my presence, even by me conversing with you online, that I'm the real deal. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. Beep, beep. But you got to learn. You got to learn, though. You got to put Jesus Christ number one, man. And then you have to be second. That's what I said. Yes. Nobody else can come in that order. I don't care if it's your niece. I don't care if it's your 2-year-old niece. I don't care if it's your father-in-law, your brother-in-law. Everybody gonna eat after I eat. Yeah. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna read my Bible, and everything else is gonna come after that. Yes. We gonna all eat. But I'm gonna make sure my belly right. Because if I'm walking around here weak and can barely feed, how the hell am I gonna feed y'all if I'm walking around here skinny in the face and looking like I'm about to die? Make it make sense. But anyway, y'all, I know I stepped on some toes. I know I did. I really don't give a damn. Y'all should know by now. I don't really give a damn about stepping on no damn toes. I'm gonna get on here and the message gonna get got off either way. Cause I'm getting so sick and tired of people talking about, oh, family first. No, it ain't no such thing. Chivalry's dead. There's a few people that still shows that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. In this day and age, chivalry is dead. Yes, those days are over with. It's a dog eat dog world. I'm gonna be redundant here because I think y'all need to hear that. Stop talking about you gonna put your family first when you should be putting Jesus Christ first and then yourself. How you look taking care of somebody else and you falling apart. Make it make sense. Don't make a lick of sense. But I need y'all to do me a very serious favor. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I really don't give a damn. Somebody gonna get on here and like the content anyway. But all I ask though, just make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That way when I drop these vids, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the first to be notified. I can't be bought. I can't be replicated. I can't be duplicated. You will never find another content creator like me. If you don't hit the like, share, subscribe button, I'm not gonna lose no sleep. That part right there. Choice is on you. What you gonna do? Yeah, what do you say right here? What do you say? Whatever. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm off to bed. I subbed and dropped the like, brother. Okay, I greatly appreciate that, man. But remember what I said though. You don't want to have that mindset, well, I'm not gonna support them because they got millions of dollars. That could be you one day. You still want to get support because if you don't constantly invest, your money will run out. So never say that. Never say you'll never support somebody that's already rich because one day you can be in them shoes. And remember now, what you put in the atmosphere, it'll be a boomerang effect. Keep that in mind now. But anyway, I'm done with this thing. Y'all want y'all to bow your heads, close your eyes with me. I'm done with it. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Bless you. Bow your heads, close your eyes with me. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, we have to learn that you come first. You are number one on the forefront. Then it has to be you number two. I mean, yourself, number two. Because if you're not in any shape or physical form to take care of yourself, how in the hell can you take care of anybody else? Oftentimes we pour a lot into family and friends, and then you don't really reap the benefit. You hardly ever reap the benefits. This is why I said Jesus Christ number one, then you, and then everybody else. Because people will change on you. They'll be rocking with you today, and tomorrow they'll be they'll be your worst enemy, and they'll try to stab you in your back. Listen, y'all, I'm out here like last year. Cook, boom, peace. I'm out. Understand your point of view more. You have a great way of explaining things. Oh, yeah. Okay, man. Anytime, bro. Love you. Peace. I'm out.